الوادي آمن تعجن بالفجر والديك بيندى وشوفوا بالفجر يلا بينا على باب الله يا صنايعي يجعل صباح الخير يستعطي
Well, good evening, everyone. Happy Monday night. Made it only 10 minutes late. How's everybody doing tonight? Hello, Stag. Woot woot. Good evening, chat. Hello, I'm new, says James. Hi, James. Nice to meet you. How's your day? How's you today? I think my Discord post pretty summed it up. It's late, tired, working my butt off lately. Like, little outrageous madman, and but I've really been missing the YouTube crew, so I really wanted to get on and stream for a while. So if I make it, 2 hours and I'm dead, tired, and exhausted, we can talk about why I'm so bloody exhausted. But I was listening to some YouTubes. Surprise, surprise. I was watching one of my fave YouTubers of this game, and that would be, what's his name? Unstable Voltage. He does some fun coverage of this stuff. And I wanted to play some Old World again after watching his stuff. So, love the game. So what I think we'll do is we'll start today. I don't know how frequently or how readily I can play. I've got, I do painting as my side gig, my side hustle. YouTube, of course, being my main thing, but the one that pays the bills right now, primarily, is that whole what do they call it? Real life work stuff, something like that. And so I paint people's houses and other paraphernalia, and basically I have a bunch of booked jobs, and needed to hire some help today to get things done. My son helps periodically. His girlfriend helps very periodically whenever they can get around to it, because they're working their own jobs now. So now that they started working, I started getting more jobs, and now I need more work. So I hired a guy on a tentative start basis. So first day went well. Hopefully all will go well with that. And busting through as fast as we can, getting some houses painted and trying to pay for some bills, and maybe I can use some of it to upgrade the channel a little. But after this little surge of jobs, hopefully we'll have a few days here and there. I can get some stuff caught up with the channel. So let's make sure everything is going smooth as can be. We're 5 minutes into the live. Let's get things rolling here, and let's start a new game. We're going to be playing Old World. Let me know if this is something you guys have seen previously and enjoyed previously. I feel you, man, says Chris. Do commercial drywall and tape on the side. You're crazy busy out in Susquebush. That's awesome. What should we do? Should we hit random today? Should we go totally random, or somebody actually legit like, I want to play this? What is this? Dynasties available? Wait, I can play a bunch of different dynasties, and oh, cool. All right, because we got the heroes whatever one. Bunch of Greek dynasties available. So either, well, there you go. Steak says Greece. Greece, and then we got a bunch of dynasties available. It says, huh? How do we do that? How do I pick them? Dynasties: Philip, Ptolemy, Leonidas, Pericles, or Alexander. All right. Stag says Greece. So here's our option. So Greece has options here. Is there a way to switch those? Philip, Greece. I'm not sure if I'm supposed to be able to see some way to switch. I don't know. I don't know if there's different options, but so far we've got Greece. Okay, so stats for Greece. They start with ironworking, which allows the warrior made right away. They start with stone cutting, so they can have quarries right away, which is those are awesome. And the Odeon right away. My goodness, those are great. That's a great combination. The uniques are the hoplite and the phalangite. Those are this is the main one, the first one, and then the upgraded version. You need to have improved cultures for these, and then like stronghold and citadel improvements. And then we got the shrines. We have Athena, Poseidon, Hades, and Zeus as our 4 options. Music is very loud, drowns you out sometimes. Okay, I'll adjust that when we get in there. Next screen we get to choose. Okay, so there are 4 family types. We get to choose 3 of them. We'll look at them more when we get into here, but we have champions, who are improvement on, what's it called? I can middle mouse button to see. I love that. Training, that's right. So they're the training military family. One seat founded gain a militia. Oh, that's actually quite good. The safe... How do we say that? Cypselid? Cypselid family. They're a culture-growing family with improvements in mining and... lumber mills. These guys were the training plus better city defense. New units start with steadfast, which is quite good for defensive capacity. Seleucid family are civics, for boosting civics. Adds luxury literature. Well, that's cool. Well, that's really nice. The families of this group start with a bonus as if they have a luxury from, gems or salt or something like that, but it's literature. I like that. And their specialists produce more culture. Nice crew. And then we have the Alcmenid family. I'm going to butcher all those names, but they're also civics, interestingly enough. But there's patrons, and these are sages. And they have acquired random technology when you found the city. Their seat, sorry. The first city of that group. And they have urban specialists are cheaper, and they get science from specialists. Well, that's nice. Nice. Okay, and then the leader archetype, we start out as, in this case, I don't know if these change if we switch from Philip, but this particular one is a commander archetype, so he can be a general or ambassador. Not so much of an issue with us, but it does affect things like he starts with 2 courage, that's it, and courage and discipline. So that's the deal there, and then let's go ahead to next here. So we get to choose simple or advanced settings. So Greece, does this let us choose at this point? Pick later, no, okay, so we'll choose Greece. Preset leader. Leader archetype. No, not that option either. Oh, there's the dynasty right there. Okay. So which dynasty do we want to pick? Anybody have suggestions? We have Philip, bold commander, educated scholar in Ptolemy. Leonidas is indomitable hero. Pericles is first citizen orator. Alexander is bold hero. No, we could hit random. We are gonna pick like the most opponents, I think. Mortality, standard, years. Let's go with semesters. I prefer playing 2 turns per year. Event level moderate's fine. Force march. Let's go double fatigue on that. So we can only go to double their fatigue length. So it will limit our force march ability. We can't hyper on it. Succession. Absolute cognatic is genders inherit equally. I don't know what's appropriate for Greeks. Whoever gets voted in, maybe? I don't know. Succession. Primogeniture. I don't know if anybody has read up on the 300? 300 what? I don't know if anybody has read up on the British the British royalties with the passing of our beloved Queen Elizabeth II. May she rest in peace. Long live the king. But yeah, I was reading. My wife and I were reading up on that because she and the 5-year-old were both asking how that works. So difficulty, let's leave it at. No, let's go. Should we go strong or let's go noble? Noble's a little harder than strong. Tribal strength normal, AI aggression normal, handicap none. AI development, they can just start out normal. Points victory. Victories are acquired for target number of points determined by the number of cities by the number of city-states on the map and the number of players or teams competing. Okay. Double victory. Victories acquired twice as many victory points as any other nation you automatically win. Not likely to happen, but ambition victory. Completing 10 ambitions. Okay. Or time victory. At the end of 200 turns. Nah, this is fine, I think. Points or ambitions? Victory from completing 10 ambitions. I mean, I don't know. Maybe we shut the points off and go with just ambitions. Have to complete 10 ambitions? I don't know. Maybe we'll leave points on. The map can be random, sure. Map script, map size. Large or huge? Well... go huge. Why not? Seeds random. No characters, barbarians. None of these on, I don't think. I don't think any of this is something I want to mess with. So let's go there. Okay. So decision on who we get to join. Greece invented equality, did they? 300, the movie, Leonidas. Gotcha. All right. We got Leonidas then. I didn't catch the reference. 300? You know this. Yeah, 300. Like you were deciding on the suggesting the dynasty. I like that idea. Spartan King Leonidas is a uniquely powerful warrior who can greatly accelerate early expansion. He will, however, not live long, and it will be up to his successors to secure their father's legacy. Interesting. Alright. Start the game. So, back to some old world. I'll check the volume momentarily here. You can only use 3 of the 4 nations. Yeah, of the 4 families in the nations. With workers selected, hold down shift to queue up multiple moves and improvements. Forgot about that. Leonidas. You are Leonidas the 17th Aegeid, king of the Spartans. And you trace your ancestry to Heracles himself. Your older brother Dorius has had expected to inherit the throne and was so outraged at being bypassed that he left to try to colonize faraway Libyan lands. Interesting. Of all the Spartan youth, you were superior in the long and grueling training. Your understanding of military tactics is excellent, and your own physical prowess is as great as any mortals. You stand ready to lead Greece, no matter what challenges it may face, with your wife Gorgo ready to fight by your side. The time has come for all the lands, all to learn that you, Leonidas, are the greatest warrior in the old world. Let's found our capital. Alright, so here is our world. We're on a lake. We got some some hilly spaces around, and that's it. Oh, goodness. There's no resources here? New map, same settings, go. I don't know if this randoms the characters. We'll see. Sounds like a very unique start. It does kind of sound like a unique start. I had to restart that. That was a giant open plain or open forest with, there we go, same character. With nothing, no specialties anywhere. Ooh, there. Well, look at that. A nice big giant dooming mountainous volcano right next to us. Sounds lovely. Alright, we choose our settler. So, for those of you who have not played, or not seen our coverage of this game, what are you waiting for? No, there is a bunch of different things you need to know. Like, cities can only be put on these urban tiles that are actually associated as a separate city site. We can pick, bring a settler, we start with one. We can pick any one of these 5 green highlighted spots that's associated with the city. Further out, we're going to find other city sites like this that we can then send settlers to. As you move the mouse around on the possible locations within the greens, the blue line will change. That's going to be your initial town borders. Does not lock you out of that anywhere, but only things in that space can be immediately utilized. So I think over here is kind of pointless. That'll just give us a bunch of mountain, volcano, and desert hills. I'll skip those for now. A little bit of forest up there. Some down here as well. We won't have lumberjacks for a long time. We go down here, we get a little more hill stuff. At the loss of, what, 1 hill? We're going here, we lose this hill tile up here. Go up here, we can still get that and get some plains up there. Maybe that's the go-to. I think we'll settle right in place as we are. Now, next thing we need to do is choose which one of the 4 families we're going to choose first. Achoo! Whoops, didn't mean achoo. What? Are you voice texting? They were gonna die. They wouldn't say og. They wouldn't spell out og. So we get to choose our founding family. Basically, each city is associated with one of the families. You have to balance the appeal of that family to your monarch at the time. So we went through these briefly. The aggregate, the champions, we've got artisans, we've got patrons, and we've got sages. So sages are going to be a science focused. These guys are going to get the literature focus. I kind of like that idea. Very interested in that one right off. But this one's mines and lumber mills. I'm pretty sure we're going to have to choose the artisans because of the bonus. So lumber mills, not that great, but mines, all through these places will be mines. Each one of these are gold mines. They're going to each get a bonus. So I think that's the one we got to go to. It didn't need to restart the game. It was Sneeze's fault. No. I'm totally fine with restarts this one. I like that you can hit... I like that they've thought through a lot of things in this game. Like, they're clearly players that have spent a lifetime playing games like this and really honed in on things. Like the fact that right now you're listening to music that's music for the game, but they left a lot more music in the game, but they got a lot of really great music that's not DMCA approved. You could get strikes if you use it, so they got a little checkbox in the options. In fact, we were asked to bring the music down, so I can even show you. Oh, I was gonna say the music volume is saying that it's off. Bring the music volume down like this. But this music recording for streaming and copyright safe music is on. So a bunch of these are grayed out. We can't play these. we won't play these music. So 3/4 of the music. There's a ton of great music on here, but we won't be able to hear most of it because most of it will be gone for that purpose. I like that feature. It's just thoughtfulness. Okay, let's go ahead and found the artisans because they're going to get the 20% mining bonus. -2 semesters to build urban improvements, which is really good. And they gain a worker initially at start, which is also really good. So, and then +4 culture per semester. A lovely culture boosted city. Okay, so we now get to choose our first technology. So this is basically a little bit of a card game, bit of randomness to it. Yeah, start with +1 workers, pretty bonus. It's suggesting that we start with trapping. That gives us the slinger and camps. Camps are for like camels, elephants, game, fur, that sort of stuff. Really good. Also horses, I think. No, horses is pasture. But those are useful if we end up having that stuff. We don't currently, but the slinger is great because he's our first like archer range type unit. Divination allows us to open up the religious side of things, the local shrines, which are also super valuable. Yeah, adjacency to mountains and adjacency to volcanoes. So we get 100% culture boost. Yeah, the shrine outputs 2 per semester, or 4 per semester if it's next to a volcano, and we do have a volcano, so per adjacent wonder. The Zeus temple, yeah, there's some nice shrines we can get out of that one. Treasury to improve funding, but we're not going to have issues with that right away because we happen to have 3 gold mines on the area. The granary is growth boosting, and also it boosts the local farms, neighboring farms. So that's really good. I think we'll start with shrines. So how this works, if you look down here, we have available and we have discard pile. Currently available, we don't have the draw pile at this stage, but we have these 3 available. Everything else is in the discard pile. Whatever we choose, we start researching. Whatever we don't choose goes into the discard pile. And then when we finish the current tech, if we choose, I don't know what we're going to choose. Slingers? Shrines? Please throw in any suggestion you want. I'll show the tech tree right away here. Whatever we don't choose goes back into the discard, and when we run out of stuff in the draw pile, which we currently are out of, everything in the discard pile gets shuffled back into the top, and then we start drawing more cards each time we have a new tech to choose from. So there's a chance we'll get divination as an option next time if we don't choose it this time, but it's not guaranteed. So while you guys decide, administration, divination, or traps. So basically slingers, shrines, or the granary treasury thing. The granary is really what we need. Let's do view tech tree here. Let's see. The blue ones are the ones that we currently have available. The green ones are the ones that we've currently already got researched. So we started with ironworking, stone cutting, and drama, which is wonderful. And these other ones are available. So we could pick like, hey, I want to go to steel, for instance, and it would tell me the prerequisites. And anytime we looked at the options here for the research, it would tell us, hey, you're already trying to get to, you've selected you want to get to X research. This is one of the ones that'll get you there. All right. Got about a dozen people with us today. Hello and thank you everybody for joining us. Please do take a moment to give some input on what do you want to see going on in the channel, like anything to do with choose trapping or choose divination or whatever as we go. Any decisions like that we can do. As well, if you wouldn't mind hitting the like button, that would be really helpful. So no input on this one yet. I'm going to choose slingers, I think. It's recommending it. We'll get slingers, not a bad idea. So we started with a worker because it's the first city we built. So we'll start with one in the first city, but we actually have 2, thankfully, because we started with a bonus worker. So we're going to move him over to this gold mine. 48 gold per semester, plus 40 output from gold and 20% from artisans. Enables a miner, and it's a hill, so if this is a hill, so if we had, if we're making an iron mine, we get a bonus for iron, but we don't. And it gives adjacency, so there's proximity things. So if we have a mine here, any neighboring mine would also get a bonus, which is nice to see. Let's go ahead, we can actually click on that suggestion, and it'll give us that option. We can go down here and build a farm, but I do not want to farm next to the mountains. I think we're going to go straight over to here. We're going to build another gold mine right here. So I can, again, click on this box, or I can go up here and do things. So I can build that gold mine, get us another 48 gold from that. We have, what's this guy? The warrior, right? We started with one. That's awesome. There's up here, we can see, well, there's a few things. When we have these guys selected, you see the 3 dots above them? This guy has 4 dots. That's how many moves they can do. So there's moves, there's orders, fatigue, I guess that is. So every time we give them an order that uses up, or order to move, that uses up one of those. So he can go off, you know, let's say he could go off here. That would use up 1 to get past this first ring, another move to get this far. So this is 1 move, or this is 1 move, right? And then if he goes over here, that's an extra move. Now, we have another thing called orders, so we're limited there. If we use up our orders, all the orders, we don't have any more things that we can do. Tell our workers to work, or you know, do things with the family, and all that stuff is limited. So we'll run into that, but I'm going to go up here, because up this beautiful spot right up here, we can see that there is an ancient ruin, so we'll be able to find something of interest when we step on there. Strange scrolls. Excellent. So there's like, what, 1,500? Admin treasury adds 100 gold. So that gets you 100 gold, right? But we're getting 42 gold mines right now. So I'm not really concerned about the cash flow. Let's close this for a second. We will still get to do it. It'll be an event right in here. So he's talking about the research here, and possibly switching from that to admin. Administration, treasury, on completion you get 100 gold, and you get 10 per semester. I'm not stretched for gold right now. I know we're not going to be stretched for gold at all, because we actually have 3 gold mines within close proximity. So one there that we're already going to get, and one just outside of range. So we'll get to that one as well. Ooh, that's nice. Got nice plains. Oh, there's a city site down here that looks to be entirely uninhabited, and it's tiny. There's only 2 options for it. Well, I mean, that doesn't affect it. That's just urban tiles, but it's nice open plains, so we'll probably have some food production going on there. We got some quarries over here. Some marble options over there. Some more marble up there. Elephants. It's going to be something nice up there, that's for sure. So I don't think we'll do admin, because you know, the option was either divination for the shrines, or slinger for archers and camps. We will need that camps if we go up to the northwest to get the elephants. So right now we'll leave it on that, and we can switch that before the end of this turn at any point. We got this event down here. We can hit the exclamation, see it again. Let's see. Oh, no. Hold on. Get off there. Why are you stuck? A little bit of a pop-up issue here. We're seeing the king being really aggressive. Okay, anytime I go... Oh, I see. Alright. Study the scrolls and learn its secrets. King Leonidas gains the scholar, no longer hero. So we could switch Leonidas to a scholar from a hero. No thanks. We could gain a court scholar. Something isn't right here. Destroy it. Gain legitimacy. Destroy a strange and dangerous scroll. Oh, I think we can get ourselves a court scholar. That sounds lovely. Periander joins the court. Now he has 2 heart, which if we middle mouse click on anything that's got a pop-up, it locks the pop-up open, allowing us to look over other parts in that pop-up and get more information. Every 4X game needs to implement this yesterday. I have no idea why they haven't. Like, just do it already, okay? Charisma and the flame is discipline. Those are all associated with various different things. So if our judge, our courtier here, has charisma, we can actually find that. So let's invite him here. Let's have him here. Now we look over here what he has. So he has 2 wisdom. He's a judge. He's got 2 wisdom. He's got 2 charisma. He's got 0 courage, and he's got 2 discipline. Our spouse here is a archetype. What is she? Tactician, and she has 2 wisdom, 0 charisma, 0 courage, and 2 discipline. And then there's us over here, and we have 3 courage. And so it shows at the bottom, because we are the leader, it shows the 3 courage, giving us plus 24 training per turn. Now, training is what we use to, surprise, train troops, as well as recruit troops, and various different things like force marching and that sort of stuff. Wisdom, we can mouse over here. It shows, actually, we can mouse up here and show what each of these do. So the civics, we get 9.3. 8 of them are coming from Sparta, and 1.3 coming from our scientist, this new guy, who happens to have 2 points of wisdom. So we get 1.3 from that, or... wait a second, that just changed. Yes, it did. That was weird. I moused over something strange, I guess. We get 1 because our queen has 2 points of wisdom, but she's our consort, so we only get 1 from that. If we had courage, we would get wisdom ourselves. We would get a point per wisdom. And then our courtiers is getting 0.6 from the 2, so 0.3 per point of wisdom they have. And that scales up. So each... He's getting... let's see, he's getting 2 wisdom here, and as a... Let's see... as a consort, as a courtier, 0.6 wisdom. So if he had a third one, it wouldn't go to 0.9. It'll jump to like 1.2 or whatever. So each point higher, it's not linear, it's, I guess, exponential sort of thing, growth. Not sure if I'm using the right word there, or explaining that right. But anyways, we have 1 order left. Now, I think we'll use our troopy dude here to move him, I don't know, down a little bit. I want to head over towards this city site. Eventually, so let's just move him a little bit there. That can end our semester. We do have an idle scout who has 2 more orders left, but out of moves. And our military dude, we could force march them, or I mean, buy orders to increase it, but that's super costly. It costs 100 training to get another point. So on we go. Your wife has given birth, Princess Felina. Hi, cutie. Our heir. So we now have an heir. That's good. That's some of the concerns alleviated. Now, these guys are working still, but if you notice our orders here, we have +8, 0.6 from Sparta, +8 from being a noble, +1.4 from legitimacy, and -2 from improvement construction. So every turn they're working on this, they immediately take 1 order out at the beginning. Are you kidding me? How are we still getting these spams? Wow. I thought I had that taken care of. Thought I got that taken care of. My apologies. Apparently not. Apparently the bot's not doing its thing. There's been an update to my, to Streamlabs, not Streamlabs, to Stream Elements, and some changes there, and I wasn't able to really spend enough time to look to see what happened. I didn't expect it to happen, and then it popped up the moment I started, so that's why I was like 10 minutes late. So anyways, we're spending 2 per turn pardon me, on these guys instantly, so that's less than ideal. Let's move 1 move up there. You're the first to discover a landmark. What will you name it? I'll name it Lake Bulb. Sounds good. We met Barbie, too. Barbarians. Let's go down there, and then we'll scoot as far away from this guy as we can, using up 4 of our 8 orders. Not a lot of mobility. Now, I know I'm going to move all the way down here, so... you know what? Let's move this way, and then we'll scoot around. There we go. That's all but 1 order. Now, we could... I think we might need 2 orders, actually. Not divorce her. I actually wanted to click on her, and I want to influence. I think we take 2 orders for that, doesn't it? Or does it show me? Boom, 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 boom. Why can we not do this? Requires not influence. Oh, she already influenced by him? Maybe? No. Why is it saying I can't do this? Oh, there it is. I was just moused over his name, that's why I wasn't getting the information. So 200 gold, costs 200 gold, and it costs 2 orders, so I don't have the money to do that. So the orders I don't have, at the beginning of the next turn, each one of them is turned into 10 bucks. So not great, but not entirely wasted. Excellent. Thanks for joining us, everybody. Except for the bots. They can go burn. Scouty, scouty, scout, scout. Ooh, we discovered a new lake. +2 legitimacy, and that lasts forever, so that's really great to get the scouting done early. I think we'll scoot this side of the lake. Oh, hello! Grinning emissary. A grinning Barbarian Chief comes to you bowing with respect. She explains that it is customary among the Numidians to show their prosperity by offering gifts to new acquaintances. Accept it and feast in their honor. Okay, we could improve relations with the Numidians by 40 opinion. All right, and we gain 90 bucks. Maintain the initial truce. We could take the gift and offer one of our own, give them 80 bucks. We become humble. Oh, I like that. 1 wisdom and 1 discipline. So we actually already have a discipline, don't we? No, we do not. So that's one wisdom, 1 discipline. Nice. And that's counted as a strength. Humble is considered a character trait, and you get a maximum of 3 strength and 3 weaknesses. Our loyalty cannot be bought. Go immediately to war with them and gain some legitimacy. I think we'll pass. I think we'll take a humble thank you. We'll return the favor and give them a gift. So the Numidians are a minor faction, basically. They're like not a barbarian faction. They're what are they called? Like a city-state sort of spiel. We have urban tillage over here. Aha! An open city-state. Right, now that, see how that name just, hold on, I'll hit the undo button. Right, we're standing beside it. The city-state, the word is over top of this place. So this is the actual center of this potential future city. To claim it, now we can settle, if we have a settler, we can place it here. Or here, or whatever, right? But to claim this place, once we move our unit, any of our units of any type onto here, I think it might just be militaries and scouts, but it might work for, like, workers and whatnot. I don't know. Anyways, they go onto those tiles, and that becomes a claimed space. Now nobody else can send their people there. Well, we're probably not going to sit on there for long, but we also have that one available that we see nobody is on. Usually you start with 1 or 2 of them that are not held by barbarians, and then some neighbors that are like the city-state people. These are like I forget what they call them. Well, let's find out. Numidians are a... Press F1 for the associated. Oh goodness, tribes. That's it. That's the term they use. So this is the Numidian tribes. Now, these are tribes of Numidians. They're a loosely organized groups that there'll be various different Numidian centers, and as long as if we go to war with all of them, all the little cities and groups they have. But they're not like, they don't send out settlers and try to take over the world like other empires will. We do have, again, 1 leftover order. We have a settler that's nearing completion here. 3 more turns. They start, you default, your build order doesn't ask you what you want to build initially. You can change it, but you initially start as having a settler in the queue. That's not bad. More elephants. So another thing we can do, we can come over to like stand on this thing. We'll look at that in a second. This guy can come like, let's scoot down this way here and here. See what we can find as we scout around. Now, I think I might be able to still do it here. Yes, we can harvest. Now this doesn't kill off the elephants. This gains us something. And then there's a I don't know, 1d6, 1d7, whatever probability that it will respawn as it goes forward. So we can harvest the elephants. Gain some. Connor McLean, hello. Hi, Drake. At work right now. It's going to be busy for a while, and I probably won't be able to catch your stream. But I see I can catch peek every so often, and then see you soon. That's awesome, man. Connor, thank you so much for your support. You're ridiculous. I really do appreciate it. That should be there. There we go. Popped up the $69.92. This is why he gives that exact amount every time now. I love it. Thanks a bunch, Connor. Have a great day, night at work, day at work, day at work. The members emotes. Thanks, man. Thanks, appreciate that. So we can harvest that, right? We can click this to harvest it. We get 30 bucks instantly in the coffers. And then if you look at this tile, we now have this like basket thing there. Elephants need to regenerate each semester a 1d10. So I guess there's like 1 in 10 chance that each semester that it will respawn and we can harvest it again. There is an option to set these guys to auto harvest. Hold control to turn on auto harvest. So if we did that every time it was available, they would stand there and just harvest it. Not very useful now, but Note that you cannot harvest stuff that is inside your borders with this feature. Any military unit can do that as well. We could go over here and we could harvest 5 food from these goats, for instance. Alright, semester over. 2 more turns until we get ourselves... Love the emotes, guys. Okay, big deal this turn. We got our miners completed their work. We could have some farming up here, and I think that might be a possibility. Although this town down here looks like it might have some really nice farming options. This one looks like it might have some really nice quarry work potential. If we conquered over this way, we would have the elephants, double elephant access. That might be nice. This up here is a barbarian village that'll be a high priority to take out sooner rather than later. They want us to build a quarry up here. Now, quarries do better typically next to... they get a bonus when you're next to... there we go. If I mouse over the quarry, we can see... I just kind of move this a little bit. Mouse over the quarry, we can see the map icon saying if we made a quarry here, we get 6 stone per semester. But if we made it over here, we get 5, and so on. This guy right here would get 7. And I believe that's, let's see, what is that because of? Oh yes, adjacency to mountain and adjacency to volcanoes. Both give the option. Arid also gives a bonus. Okay. Anyways, I don't know that the quarry is what I want to do. I definitely don't want to build a farm up here. What I can do is I can bring one of these guys over here and I can cut trees. Now, they grow back if I just do that one cut. If I do it again, it clears the land, getting another 20, just like we just got. So if I hit, hold on, I can back that up, right? You can do undo's in this game. Cutting it the first time takes 20 out, but we selectively cut it, let it grow back, right? And we can go down to another tile and we can cut that one. There, he's used his 3 orders. Now in 20 turns or whatever it is it 20 turns? Something like that? In 20 turns they grow back. I think it's 20 turns. Does it say? We'll grow back. I don't know if it says. I think there's got to be a... I don't know if it says how long it takes to grow back. But anyways, that's the idea. Now, the next thing is we've got a building, an urban building here. This is our garrison. And there's a couple things I'd like to do early on. We could build a couple wonders, which would be great for when Zeus comes along. Fort. That's not... Yeah, that's a neutral. Okay, so we could do a farm, we could do a quarry, we could do the pyramids, or we could do an oracle. Now, both of these are going to say that we don't have enough materials. We're missing food and stone there, and this one we're short on stone. But it's going to cost us a bunch of cash if we wanted to force build one of those. So if I hold, what's it, Shift? Oh no, Alt. It would try to use gold to automatically buy stuff. Won't be able to do that, not yet. But the Oracle's great. The Oracle is a bunch of culture per semester, gives us a couple victory points, +1 tech card size, so instead of choosing from 3, we can choose from 4 when we have the Oracle, which is really potent. On completion, you get a free agent network in all holy cities, which is amazing, and it's considered a wonder of the world. Potential bonuses, plus $10 per semester per religion. So if we have various religions in the city, we get various multiple religions, we get multiple cash from the Oracle. Little tiny cash bonus. Both of these require that our culture be at least weak, which is the lowest level of culture, so we can do that. The pyramids, on the other hand, would give us an order per turn, which is huge. Right now we get 8, so that would be a massive boost. Again, same sort of thing with... cannot be replaced. It's a wonder. Minus 50% start law cost. That's huge. The amount of civics we save on starting laws would be massive with that. It's a law is up here. So if we are choosing laws, we're choosing between, for instance, an easy one to explain, slavery versus freedom. Your civilization can support slavery or it can support freedom with corresponding disadvantages and advantages to both. And sometimes different families that you have active will prefer one over the other. In this case, the group we have wants slavery, and nobody wants the freedom at the moment yet. But each of them has a cost, and that's the amount of civics. If we drop the civics by 50%, that's 200 points apiece. That's huge. So I really like the idea of getting the pyramids. So maybe what we need to do is start working towards quarries. And they would like us to build a quarry up here. Now, quarries get a bonus from arid. They also get a bonus from next to mountains and stuff. So maybe... I don't want to cut through this really nice forest over here, but maybe through the scrub later. So let's go here and do as they say, suggesting a quarry. We'll go ahead and with that. Maybe put some mines over here. That's not bad. So now we've already used up almost all of our orders. Pop down this way, see what we can find. We're getting a couple dollars here and there for what does it not show me? Oh yeah, a couple dollars here and there for first noticing a place. That's what that's doing. There we go, got some stone for first noticing that. And there's a barbarian town down this way. We can eliminate the barbarians and settle the city. We gotta really be aggressive with our settling, that's for sure. Connor doing amazing things again. He's really helps out the channel. Such a ridiculous financial supporter. That's so amazing. Giving up the gods ain't with me. Try again later. What's the matter? Playing along with you. My ruler Leo has been cursed 3 restarts. Went insane twice. Ah, man. Watch, it'll be the next event. All right, let's move on to early year 3. Oh. Is this the event? Another great Spartan warrior, Leonidas, the commander, is ready to lead our people to victory. Is himself of royal blood and an experienced battlefield commander who has fought alongside your father-in-law. Now that he has returned from another of his expeditions, he is ready to stand shoulder to shoulder with you and face any threat the world may hold. All right. He's a new courtier. A soldier courtier. All right, what does he bring to the table? 2 courage and 2 discipline. As a general, 20% attack and defense the same if same unit is adjacent. Shield bearer strength, okay? As a general, damage plus attack and defense versus ranged units. Radu, hello. I liked your Babylon series from a few months ago. It really helped me get into the game. Excited for this new one. Cheers. Thanks, man. $10 donation. Appreciate that. Really, really awesome. Thanks, man. All right, so... Oh, we got our first settler. Okay. Found family seat? What? Wait, what? What is this? What is this? What? I'm so confused. Why is he able to found a family seat? It's already a family seat, is it not? Yeah, this is the seat. So confused. Why this is a thing right here. Wait, what? Found city. I'm not sure why that's a thing. We can upgrade this guy? Really? To what? Oh, we can switch our settler to a worker or a or a militia. No, thanks. I'll pass things. I just took a drink of water and it splashed right in my eyeball. It's a bug. What's a bug? What's a bug? I don't understand. Bum, 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 bum. Oh, this is the bug. Right. Sounds weird that would be a thing that they can do. We could... Let's see. The open options are one of these 2 cities. I'd really like to get a food city going. But this one might be really nice also for the quarry, for the stone production. We do have a quarry building here. But I think we might have farm potential up there. I'm certain we're going to need a farming land in here. I think we'll go down this way first. Let's move that dude out this direction. Oh, he's there. He can harvest the marble. Might do that. Take an order. Get 10 stone. Not a ton, but oh, here we go. We got our scout getting attacked by the marauders. Let's bugger off, shall we? We'll go over here. Now he becomes... You see this little icon here? He becomes hidden. So, scouts and ranged units with a tactician leader are hidden well in trees, tree tiles in neutral and friendly territory. Hidden units have a 10% attack modifier, and they'll be invisible for one turn. They'll be visible for one turn after attacking. Only right now he's invisible, so which is awesome. Now we might. It might be wise to come over this way with our fine warrior. Get him off that way. We want to make sure we secure the city until it can get settled. Probably move down towards these barbarians next, since they seem to be wanting to cause us some griefs. Some numbers of the griefs. Actually, if I move over there, does he stay hidden? He does not. Why does that not count? Why does that not count as hidden? Is it only in the actual... Oh, hold on, let's move him this way to test it. Oh, he doesn't stay hidden in the trees, in the scrub, only in regular trees. Okay, I'm okay with him staying there for now, to be honest. Actually, you can go... Yeah, you can go down this way. We might as well use the moves. That's our orders taken. Oh, Idle City, right. So here's the city building. So we started with the default of being told that we were going to get... I really wish these would move. Not working. I really wish the chat would update with getting rid of that stuff, but... Hopefully it's invisible to you guys. So in the city, when we started, we were given the default build order of building a settler. So there are 4 areas of production here. We got the top section. It is the growth, training, the civic specialist, and the civic projects. So if we did a council or an Olympiad, the first Olympiad, festivals and so on, those would be projects. They're repeatable. And you do Festival 1, then you do Festival 2, and so on. And they give associated bonuses that stack as you go forward. Some of them have it on completion, and then it adds Olympiad, for instance. In this place, you get 50 training when you finish it, but you also get 1 training per turn after that forever. This one is different. The council is repeatable, but it just basically converts all of your stuff into extra. So it gives, for instance, you get a little extra civics that goes to your civic stockpile instead of the projects in the city. So if we were doing anything like building a new miner, which is a specialist that would work on the gold, we would have, let's see, this guy would give, so if we put this specialist in, we get plus 24 more coin per semester for having them there, and training per semester, and it would spread borders. So the tiles next to it, culture bombs the area. And then as a rural specialist, all rural specialists, no matter what type they are, also produce for us plus 1 science. And they still come up, gives me a chance to report them. All right, thank you. I was trying to make them disappear so they're not left in the chat. They're not left in the chat later. Like, if you go back and watch this as a VOD, I don't think any of that appears. Because I've tried to add all those names to... I have to get a moderator that's going to want to waste their time doing this sort of junk and putting those things... on the... Some things on the list to stop them from spamming us. Anyways, I'm not sure what we're going to do first here. Now, so you see these 2 are civics. That uses the city's production of civics. Right now, this city produces 8 civics. If we had 3 cities all producing civics, we can only use the 8 from this city to build projects and specialists in this city. However, if we're not currently using those, say we were doing a project like training a warrior, that does not take civics production. It uses your training production. So the leftover of whatever's not being used goes into your pool up here. The growth actually is a little different because it actually adds to the growth of the city. As the city accumulates X amount of growth, it will then add a new citizen, which is like these miners. If I put a miner to work, I can only put one of them because we only have 1 citizen available. There's specialists that can be used on top of the tiles that you've already produced. I'm going to say, well, we can't go with settler because we haven't accumulated enough food. But I am going to go ahead and buy enough to get 75. What is it? Shift to buy 10? There we go. We got 77. Now we can go ahead and click that. The initial cost is 75 food. And it uses up our growth, which, like we said before, we need to accumulate in order to add citizens. But for now, I think we'll just expand the population. 2 things to note about your settlers. They can settle from anywhere. This group is actually a settlers, but it's also a, not Chaldean, what's the term? It's the artisan group. It's our actual family, the Sipsilid family, the artisan family. Pardon me. That icon is the actual family group. If I move up here, this family owns this unit or built this unit. They belong to that family. So any morale that this family has or favor with us, for instance, that's positive or negative, any of those effects would affect this unit, but not a unit of another family. Various, family effects as well. Each of these are all from that family. Sometimes you can get neutrals that don't have a family association, but if we build another city, settle this next city, and we give it to a different family, which we will, the units coming out of that city will be of a different family type with their different shape and crest. When we do that, when we're using settlers, we need to note that if I take a settler, in this case, this is a Sipsilid, the artisan family. If I make another artisan city, that city starts with a free settler. If I make any other family, it doesn't. However, of course, this is the first one. I don't want to make a bunch of the same ones because that'll upset everybody else and cause problems. But anyways, this guy's going to be able to move next turn. So we're going to end this semester, and then we're going to get them into place if we don't get ransacked here by the Barbies. Now, it looks like they didn't come after us. So I'm going to go ahead and settle this city. We can move. So if I move... Okay, we're going to move here first. Oh, hold on. I don't want to do that. I want to grab this guy and look at this. Okay, so if I see... It's hard to see this because he's got move orders, but see the dotted line around the outside with the arrows? It's like right run through here with this one. That's the range, like we mentioned before, but I don't technically know what's over here. I sort of do because I did a move and a backup. But I want to get this. This is a... what is this? This is going to be citrus, so I think it needs a grove on there, which requires a specific law to enhance. But we got a quarry up here, marble here, and marble down here. Can we actually get them all in the base? Yes, all of them will be in pretty much anywhere we do work. So we could go down here. This is also marble. We get that one if we go down here, which actually also gets this. Just totally 100% what I want to do. So let's go in there. Now we got to pick the group. So we got a ton of marble. So quarries, anybody that would boost quarries would be useful. I don't think we get any of those. So we don't want these guys. Okay. Skipped family seat would cause unhappiness. Big time unhappiness for... I'm not sure. The city would get upset if we did this. So, new city will not be connected to the capital. It's not a good idea. It's really, really bad if we don't have this all 3 family seats set to build another city. You want to just wait. You want to use them. The first 3 cities should be the first 3 families. That's what I'm trying to say. Urban specialist cost for these guys. Okay. And then we have the patrons. They have the -1 discontentment level per culture event. Okay. So as you... this is just for the family seat. Just for this particular city. Not all the families... not all the cities of this family. But when they get to the next culture level, this city drops 1 discontent level. Which we haven't talked about, but it's really, really powerful. Keeping the discontent down for the cities and the relations of the families up makes for very powerful cities. And the opposite is very true in the other direction. So we're not going to go with these guys. We've already talked about that. We could go with the champions. City defense, gain an infantry unit, get a bit of... interesting. Family seat plus 25%. What does that mean? We get 25% of this? So we get what? Like 100? Free training? That's a little weird. I do like the idea of the patrons. I also like the idea of the sages. There's not really, like, these guys get urban specialists cheaper. So we build, like, cultural buildings and temples and that sort of stuff. Those are considered urban specialists versus, is it urban specialists, it says? That are cheaper? Yeah, so if we put a poet in an amphitheater, for instance, or whatever it is, or whatever he is, an acolyte, religious acolyte in a temple, that's what the bonus is there. So it's all right. Culture per specialist, all specialists, and more literature. Very culturally awesome place. Really not sure about which one. I'm leaning against going with the champions in this one. Yeah, probably won't use the champions. So the decision is between the patrons and the sages. There's no real reason to go eat one direction versus the other for this tile. I think we're going to go ahead with the Seleucids. Do that. We're now known as Leonidas the Ambitious. So these are cognomens. Cognomen is an acquired title that increases your legitimacy of the leader, such as Invincible, Wise, the Great, or Ambitious. There's different ways you get various different one of these cognomens, and you only get a new cognomen if the new one is worth more than the old one. So he's now got a plus 20% legitimacy for this. Should show up here, but it's not highlighting because there we go. So that gives us the 32 family, plus 32 from family opinion. So the Seleucid is 92. Okay, family opinion plus 32. Why is that? I don't know what family we're in. But anyways, I guess we just get 32 points for all the family's opinions? Combined, maybe? I don't know. So that's the higher the family opinion, the more orders we get. We can basically let them do... They do more stuff for us willingly for less coercion because they like us. And yeah, 12 of the legitimacy came from events and 20 from us because we are of that cognomen, the Ambitious. New courtier, what has he got? He's got... Wow, he's got 4 charisma and -1 discipline. Okay, so we don't want him to be big leader of the money bags, but yeah, that's not bad. So globally, wait, oh no, I've been reading these wrong. This is the things that he gets because he's an orator, for instance. So our character doesn't have just 3 of that. He's got, the bottom list is 1 wisdom, 3 courage, and 1 discipline. So he's got 7 charisma. That's wild. If this was a governor, the city that he's in, that he would be governing, would get 72% increase to their civics production. And a unit, if he was a general of a unit, he would get 32% higher defensive ability. So as a leader, that would be worth 44 points, or 44 civics, which would be just hideously huge. It's already pretty bloody huge for 14. This guy's amazing. Love it. Okay, Syracuse does not default to building a settler. Radu. I think it's his family's opinion. The Seleucids will like you for having a courtier from his family. Well, yeah, the Seleucid family is plus 92. Oh, okay. Hold on. Founded the family seat gives us 20 relations for 20 seasons, or 80 relations for 20 seasons with them. Founded the family seat for these guys. Oh, and it depreciates, maybe? Okay. That 20S is 20 seasons. So our legitimacy improves relations with them. That's what that's saying. So our legitimacy down here. Okay. Oh, I see. Okay, our 32 legitimacy is giving us 3.2 orders. So each one gives us 0.1. So a tenth of our legitimacy comes out as orders. And 32 legitimacy also improves relations with each family by 32. That's what I'm reading there. Okay. Thanks for talking about that. That makes sense, yeah. So having a high legitimacy will boost our relations with these guys. If we had low legitimacy, these guys would be in a negative with us, potentially. We want to have these over 200, preferably. Right? Or at least over 99. Right now, they're cautious. Anything from 0 to 99 is cautious. Above 99 gets, I think, friendly, and then, or whatever. There's like 3 stages, and over 200, basically, is what you want to keep them at. To get max bonus for the family relations. Our current relations with foreign tribes is only the Numidians. It's the only ones we've met so far. And so we got both are humble. Oh, she's considered humble, and we got humble bonus, so we get a bonus relation with them. Liking. Let's see. Our wife has 2 wisdom, 2 discipline. Okay. Our lovely little daughter, princess, is now 2. It is year 4, early year 4. Okay, so let's look at Syracuse. It has... Well, I'm thinking we might do some... We might do some of these projects early on. Well, you know what? No, we're going to do a worker, because this is a different tribe. So what we'll do is get them started on a worker. Now, you can queue up things, but that's fine. They take 8 growth. It's a growth object, or growth project. So it's going to take us 8 seasons to get that finished for now. But a worker, so the little symbol here is that this is the family seat. What else? One citizen, 0 specialists, and 0 discontent level, yeah. We can talk about discontent level as well. That's down here. So our growth is just accumulating this without using this stuff up every turn. It accumulates, adds to the number of citizens that we've got. That number gets harder to get every time. Blah, blah, blah. This is the culture level. We start out with 0 points and a weak culture. As we gain our first 100, we'll go from weak to the next tier, which is... I forget what the culture levels are. There we go, culture. Weak, developing, strong, and legendary. Each of them giving enhancements to various different things. So you want to get your culture up as fast or as high as you can, as soon as you can. This is called discontent. So their unhappiness. Citizens don't have happiness in this game, they have unhappiness. Every turn, you're going to produce some discontent in the city, unless you've got enough fancy, nice things going on in the city to offset them. As they build up, once this reaches, for instance, 100 points, so in 9 turns, 10 turns, we'll hit discontentment level 1, and that will have its own effects. So right now it's doing nothing, but when we hit discontentment level 1, everything in the city gets a little less productive, a little less effective. You really have to start managing that a lot later games. So these builders are also from the artisan family, so working them in other cities' territories. If they came over here and he started working on a quarry, that quarry would take an additional extra full turn to finish. Night, James. Have a great night, man. Thanks for joining us. So I think what we'll do, we do want some more mines. I'm going to pop over here. I'm going to start on our mining. Now this is going to give us 9.5 coins, partially because, well, here it is, 5 from output from mine, 20% from being in an artisan's city, and 60% bonus from being on a hill, and then a 10% bonus from a next door neighbor mine, which happens to be the gold mine. Let's get that mining right there, 9.5. There we go. This guy's got 1 more semester left, so nice and quick on that build. We're waiting 8 semesters for that one to finish. This guy is now inside home territory, or friendly territory, so he can heal, it'll lose an order, and give him 5 hit points. That's pretty awesome. I'm not sure if I want to, well, Could probably do some battling here. Not sure who's going to come at me, but bro. We could also add a general, which would be a great idea for this guy. Now it's giving us all the candidates with jobs and idle candidate. Oh, that's a nice feature to have. It used to not separate them. It just kind of gave them an indication somewhere in here that they had another job. And it's nice to have them separated so you don't accidentally like switch a general from this group to that group and not realize that you weren't adding a new general, you were canceling a previous job. Each of them these people is going to give us different features, different advantages. We got our commander here that came back from his whatever event. I like this idea. This guy is going to give us 10 XP. Now that's XP per semester just for being there, just because the leader's disciplined, and as a general he's going to give discipline to the troops. He also has a 6% attack bonus and a 6% critical hit dealing damage. Is that percentage chance? Critical hits deal double damage, and the chance to land a critical hit is improved with some promotions and generals with wisdom. Okay, yeah. So he's got 1 point of wisdom, so he gives 3%. We got 2 wisdom here for our queen consort. So if she was there, she would give them 6 XP per turn plus counter attacks during melee. What? Oh, it's huge. Oh, she's gonna be the one. Let's get the queen in there. Oh, we can't. We're missing 1 order. Well, I think then we'll back him up and give him the general here instead of doing that. So let's get the queen. Gorgo, off you go, girl. That's great, because if he's soloing out there, when they attack us, it'll also let him attack an extra turn. Oh, I like that. That might be real great for them. Real great. If you guys haven't already, please do take a moment to hit the like button. It really does help. I appreciate it. Your wife has given birth to a daughter, Duchess Theonin. Ah, we have 4 options here. Are we supposed to have 4 options? We didn't take the thing to give us the more of them. Why do we have 4? What was it? Something we were supposed to... Oh, look, our little girl has grown up a little bit. You got a new picture. Is that cutie? Yeah, we could actually probably start training her pretty soon. Alright, take that off. Science time. Now, this is a boost. So boosts and what's the other one? Units. You'll get these periodically. Now these will disappear. It's a boost card. If it doesn't go back into the draw pile and get another chance to do it later, it's gone. If you don't take like the free settler, for instance, free unit, it's in the draw pile. Kind of unfortunate if you get them at the same time because you have to pick one or the other. But yeah, it's a big deal if you can get these to these things at the right time. 200 stone is okay, but I don't know that it's worth 4 turns of science. It seems a little excessive. Now, pastures for horses, cattle, sheep, pigs, and goats. We have both sheep and goats nearby. That might be useful. We could do the walls from the polis. Ask to declare war. So we could ask another faction, like if the Romans were around and we wanted to declare war on the I don't know, the Babylonians, we could use this option when conversing with them. We can also rally troops. Semesters to complete is 2, and it basically teleports your troops. Really awesome. Yeah, it's pretty good boost. Barracks is nice because that actually allows us to passively train our melee units. It also enables officers to allow us to increase more training and more training points gained. Really valuable. The hamlet is something of great interest to me. Hamlets develop into villages in 20 turns. They produce cash, more cash if they're on a trade network. So if they're on they're on basically a road or a river that goes between towns. And then they also have things that improve later, so you can get other bonuses on top of it. But villages are, instead of 10, it's 15, and this is towns, 20 plus a growth point for the city, and then they consume food. You get other bonuses, potential bonuses for trade routes, and guilds would mean -1 discontent, so that's actually makes people happier. If we have guilds as a law and we have towns, each of the towns then are more productive. There's other features that you can get from hamlets and whatnot, but these are pretty valuable, and having walls is pretty impressive as well. The walls themselves increases the max hit points of a city, but it also reduces the discontentment by 1 if you have a friendly military unit defending said walls. So all really good features. Give me your feedback on those if you have a suggestion before the turn ends. Now we also get to do something called ambitions. So we get to choose our first ambition. It's time to choose your next ambition, or first. What shall be the future direction of Greece? So we can enact epics desired by the artisans. We can produce 500 stone. That's interesting. We could use that and this boost combined to help out. Or we don't choose an ambition. Wait to choose an ambition in 5 semesters. So it'll roll us a different set of ambitions. So right now we can choose one that's coming from either of the families. Both families are like, I think we should do this. And enact epics is a law. We can have a look at that. Epics is over here. So it's epics versus exploration. So exploration, movement bonus along natural rivers. So they can run faster down the rivers. Scouts can go across the water. The hunters' families gain opinion. We don't have hunters' families in ours. On this side, we get epics. All units gain +10 culture per military unit killed in the nearest city. So if we kill a military unit, the nearest city to that event gets +10 to its culture. Pretty huge. And heroes have a bonus opinion. That's pretty nice bonus. That event would be right there. The other one is just to gather stone. Now, we don't have much of a stone growth, but we could get it. I think we'll go with these guys. Partially, it also means that we'd be helping out the least favorable relations group, and I like the idea of epics. I think it'd be great for us. Let's go that direction. Now, that's an ambition. So long as this guy's alive, it remains an ambition. It's his personal ambition to achieve this. If we achieve it, he gets a chance to pursue a new ambition. If you make 10 ambitions, you win the game. This becomes a legacy ambition if somebody else ascends to the throne after him, and then you got 20 turns to complete it. If you don't complete it in 20 turns, it disappears. All right. Take the stone, says Eric. Wife's given birth, now off to war. Actually, that's the second one. That's the second baby she's had. Now off to war. So we actually can see our family tree right here, our family important court members. So our spouse is here. And she's the general. Yeah. That's what that's showing there. And then we've got our heirs. So the crowns is one first in line and second in line. The Duchess. So we've had 2 girls. It's like we got girls on the way next for leadership. So this guy's built himself a quarry now, right? If I mouse over... Oh, why can I not mouse over quarries? Hold on, let's move over here. There we go. I want to see what other quarries would be. 5, 5.5. And not spectacular. I think we might leave that quarry stuff alone here. And maybe we go... what are we short on right now? We don't produce any timber. Could also do more mining. I can't do any of that over there. I think we're going to build a little farm cluster in here. We're going to go ahead and get a farm to get a little bit of food production. We have a -5 food right now, and that's not great. That'll offset that nicely. We still have our 8 orders. I'm going to get this fine fellow here to start scooting oot and a boot this way. Well, hello, camels. What do camels give? $50 when harvested, really? Ooh. What do you give? 10 culture when harvested. Yes, please. Harvest that and dump 10 culture into Syracuse's culture boost. That's nice. That's 5 turns worth of culture for that town. Not bad. This fine fellow can go, well, I mean, we can go down and fight these guys. Does this have a defensive bonus? No, it's just a flat, clear, arid spot. Okay. Now, if we go into, like, here, we get, if we mouse over hills, we get a, bonus. I think we get a defense bonus in hills. Right? No. In urban? Yeah, infantry gets a 25% defense bonus in urban environments. Siege that's in an urban environment gets a 50% attack bonus. I like that idea. Okay, let's move in here. Oh, we won't get the ability to attack them. Yeah, we can go in here and... yeah, we can. We can still attack. So we can attack from here to here, and it tells us it's going to use a bunch of information, a bunch of details up there. Oddly enough, we can't lock that. It's one of the only times you can't, like, use the middle mouse button for some reason. I don't know why, but it's 5 HP. It shows everything it could possibly show up there, basically. Yeah, the skirmisher is going to lose 5 hit points, and notice we don't lose any. We're the attacker against the skirmisher unit. We're not going to lose any. Oh, we don't actually have the orders. Have the ability to do that, do we? No, it takes an order. Well, we could buy one. We could use 100 training to get a first attack in there. Probably wouldn't be a bad idea. Do that. Smack him. We gain 10 XP. Good. So the XP in this, how this works is right down here. We have the promotion. They have to gain 10 or 100 XP. So she's slowly gaining XP. She already gained 6 just by being the queen there, or the queen consort there. But as this drops down, it's minus 84. Once we accumulate 100 points, then we get to add one of the 4 randomly selected bonuses that they might get there. So we can do that in time. I don't know that this is a wise idea, but I don't think any of these groups can take her out. As with her skills right now, I don't think they'd be able to take her out. So choose a research. What's it going to be? Hello there, Eric. Hello, Sly. I mean. How you doing? Super YouTube, not tell me. I know, you gotta stay on the Discord, man. That Discord thing, it shows, it spams everybody. You probably got me muted, don't you? I understand. It's recommending this. Why? Pastures, yes, yes. Growth, horses for orders. Do we have something we can utilize pasture? We got this one up here. Okay, this would give us access to sheep, more growth, and such. Not entirely a bad idea by itself. This one needs land consolidation to use. Taking the 200 is 4. That's 50. That's turning our 12 science into 50 stone. You don't hate that idea. We're making 8 per turn. We're going to add a bunch more stone down there. It's not going to be desperately needed. I'd rather have, like, 40% of pastures finished, I think, in that time. 13 watching and only 9 of us hit like? Starts looking around. Going good. Did you get a message in Discord about the muted person? I didn't. I'll have to look into that after. Thanks. Military drill. We could get barracks. It's really good for training your troops over time if they're in defensive mode. This is really good for if they're also in defensive mode in the city. They can improve. Drop discontent. Hamlets are really, really powerful for finances. We have a good cash. I'm gonna go with pasture. Have a good cash grab. Pasture looks best. I agree. It looks like it's the right thing for us for now. All right, off we go to the next semester. Ow! Poke in the face. Ah, there comes the next one. Minus 3 hit points, minus 8 hit points. She's amazing! Egypt has begun construction of the pyramids. Who'd have thought, Who'd have thought about that? This is a new start. This is a brand new start. Yeah, I haven't been able to chat with you guys for a week, it feels like longer. Now, she can smash this guy, and then he's going to suicide next hit on himself. But I think we might just go like this. Kaboom. More experience, 7 hit points off there. If they attack now, I don't know if she counters this guy, because this guy's a skirmisher. So he actually hurls javelins. He's technically a ranged unit. I'm gonna scout down this way. Oh, hello. I'm gonna go there, and then I'm gonna go there, and we'll walk. Oh, it doesn't walk through it. That doesn't work. Thought it did. All right, in the clouds. Now, if you mouse over these, if you haven't noticed this before, you mouse over these, it'll bring up a website. It'll open up whatever your normal web browser is, and this is the Chachapoya culture. That's what it brings up. Warriors in the clouds. This is the culture in the Andes Mountains cloud for. This is a reference what this story comes from. A vague reference to something, cities in the clouds, something from real history, which is kind of cool. It's awesome, actually. Massive edifice surrounding this hilltop city in the clouds, which looks to have housed many thousands of citizens. Shattered by tree roots and overgrown with dense foliage, the settlement appears to have been an early Numidian capital. Restoring the crumbling ruins might improve relations, or it could end up a waste of precious resources. Requires Numidians are at peace and at least a truce. Restore this. We gain 40 experience, lose 42 stone, and boost for 40 semesters. We get 40 turns. We get 40 opinion boost with them, or salvage the valuables. We're salvaging the valuables. Yep, that's what we're doing. Didn't say it had a negative. I mean, it might, but I don't think so. How long in the settler? 6 more semesters for that settler. Oh, now each of them gets a little bit more difficult to garner new units as you go, but that's okay. 5 orders still remaining, which is a little weird because, of course, we so much surplus. Let's see. Can we speak with the missus? Yes, we can influence her via the king. So what this is going to do is there's some chances. It completes in 3 seasons, and he's kind of locked in. He can't do anything else, any other personal relations, social thing like this for a while. But there's a 50% chance that influence is exerted, and she becomes influenced by, which gives a relations boost of 40. The other one, influence exposes our weakness, so she gets influence, but we lose the legitimacy. And the 25% chance event. So there'd be some sort of event. So we'll do that. Influence our lovely missus. There we go. That is the event going on, or the active thing she's doing, or he's doing. We got 3 orders left, so we'll get some extra cash, I guess, at the end of the day. Is there anything else we can do with that? We could put in a governor. That'd probably be a good idea. Sparta could use a governor. Now, for Sparta to have a governor, it has to be either the leader, the consort, I think, can count. I don't know if your adult heirs can do the job. Possibly, but other than that, it has to be like a family member or a courtier. So courtiers make really good options for governors, because they can cover a variety of things. But this lady here and this lady down here are only available because of the family. They can do it here, but they could not be in Syracuse doing the same role. We can't, of course, because we don't have a garrison there. They wouldn't be able to go at Syracuse and be governors there. So what options do we have? This person would add discontent. We don't want that at all. This lady would reduce our monthly discontent, which is great. We're already almost at the first level. But she would cost us 6.8 bucks a turn. We could have the king working here to give growth. That's pretty substantial growth. Growth bonus. This lady would cost us 1 discontentment, but really, why is that the case? A delver, huh? Well, as a governor, mines and quarries have a 50% output bonus. That's why all the cash. This place is going to be heavily mined, so those numbers will go up very fast, but it's going to cost us discontentment. Pathfinder gives what? Camps and net bonus. Intolerance. Ooh, that's not particularly useful. Eloquent and intolerant character relations. Included in the 7 sins traits. And as a traditional, okay. But that's really not super... Well, it just costs money, but discontentment's pretty good. I want him as a military commander. I don't hate the idea of this cost. The discontent, we can pay it away. There's ways to get rid of that. Really wish she wasn't giving us a discontent. Why is she giving us a discontentment one? Don't see why that is. Oh, her opinion of us is upset. That's what that would be. Probably. Alright, you know what? Let's put her in there. Gonna produce a whole bunch of cash. She's gonna produce a whole bunch of stone and iron. Really awesome. We can add a stone cutter into town. Might be thinking, but we can end the semester. We have a yeah, see, they don't counter. This guy gets countered by her. Alright, so we could use, again, we can smash there, but if we select this person, we can see that he would do 3 damage, and we can select this, see that they'll do 3 damage as well. Unless they crit, we're okay, but this guy's going to be left with 1 health. You know what, let's hit him. Chances of crit, I don't know what they are. Critical chance, 6%. Oh, and she criticals! Gives a double hit. Haha! Nice. There we go. That was fortunate indeed. What's the skull over him for? His group is missing? Is that what that is? I don't know what this is for. I don't think I can attack again. No. But if he attacks me, he will suicide on us. So and then we'll be able to heal next turn. Excellent. Long live the queen. The queen consort, anyways. You done well. Let's head down south here. Now this map is not an infinite rotating world. Wait. Did I not choose a tech? Discontent. Maybe it doesn't bath very often. Maybe. Didn't I? Oh, pasture. Oh, I must have just hit some. Oh, yeah. It's already started. I just hit something weird. I just bumped a button. They're scouting away. Barbarians. Okay, well, he's gonna get poked. That's unfortunate. We have 5 orders. We could force march this guy. It would cost us 100 orders, and then it would get us up here out of the way. I think we'll do that. I think that's not a bad idea. What else do we have for orders? We have 3 orders left. We have our governor in place. So the discontent. Is she legit? What is she giving? Cities slowly gain discontent over time when the city is discontent level. Higher discontent level, opinions. Higher discontent level reduces the opinion of the city's ruling family. Is her family is she just upset? Like, all of them upset, or is she just personally kind of cranky? Both these groups want what's it called? Gems and dye. No, gems. Both want gems. This one wants incense, and these guys want dyes. So what is causing this? What does she have? It's got to be just the her personally being upset with us. So when we're done schmoozing the missus, we'll go try to schmooze her. We'll chat her up. Talk about how wonderful she's doing as a governess. Oh, only 3. In the last few years, your wife Gorga has demonstrated a natural aptitude for public speaking. Now request training in the arts of law. Shall we grant this request? Hire a former judge as a tutor. Lose 220 bucks, and she become the tactician gains 2 charisma. So that's her first 2 charisma points. She doesn't have any currently. Or say it's too expensive and she gets upset with us. No, heck no. With those 2 charisma, her warriors also gain a 6% defense bonus. I like it. We get a bit more civics every turn. Our consort, queen consort, is now giving us 2 extra civics. pile per turn. That's great. Let's move over here and add the second mine. We'll do a loop of mines with a granary right there. Probably put a farmer in here at some point to expand that way. And again, we'll put a farmer in here, or a miner in here to give us access to these 3 or whatever. You're available though, so can we do requires husbandry? We can't do it yet, huh? 7 semesters for that. All right, we can. Well, we can do the oracle. Looks like the pyramids have been completed, fortunately. That's too bad. Really want one of these, so we're not able to. Oh, we are almost able to build it. What does it need to be built on? Does it have any prerequisites for? Yes, requires hill. Okay. And what does it do for proximity, for adjacency? Per religion bonus, so that's not relevant. Acts as a wonder. That is relevant, because other things can be affected by wonder stuff. It's showing all these +4 cultures on the map because they're all hills, so they're places we can build it. I think we'll build it over here. Or here. We'll end up over there. We need another turn, so let's go in here and chop some trees. Oh, that's going to take more effort than we got, than it's worth it. Our military unit can finish this fine. You know what they can do? They can. Oh, we can't heal here. Right. Finish that unit off. There we go. Good. We could move back into friendly territory over here to start healing up. That would be an option. I don't think she heals naturally outside of. Idle units 1+1 heal health per semester. That's not great. Quite low on health. Or her unit is quite low on. Say. Food for home. This is a silver deposit over here. We could actually harvest that for 36 coins. Not spectacular, to be honest. We've discovered the Kura River. Lovely. That's pretty good. I like getting those legitimacy boosting ones. Really need more settlers. I think after we get the worker in here, we're going to go straight into another settler. Our scout is not done. Oh, no, we're out of order, so. Not bad. Not too shabby so far. You successfully exerted your influence on her. Oh, great. We got the bonus without a negative. That's awesome. Okay, let's speak with this fine friend here and immediately get the influence working that direction as well. You are going to be able to build the oracle. What's it asking for? An Odeon here. Let's see. Now we're gonna go here and build the oracle. I think that's a great spot for it. If I hold Alt, Alt, and 66. Oh, we're not quite there, eh? Well, we can sell some stuff. Let's go ahead and sell what? Well, we don't have a lot of something, anything to sell. Let's go ahead and sell 10 of the iron. The shift, yes, shift, and that's probably enough for us to build that. Excellent. Greece has begun construction of the oracle. Wonderful. 8 turns to complete. Powerful. Lovely. Okay, let's do a bit more scooting. Boot and a boot. These guys give us again culture. Yes. Ooh. If I harvest that, can I still move? I can. The riddle of the gate. We come across a guarded entrance to an ancient ruined city. Majestic Sphinx is sitting on an inscription that will help us open the gate. What's the riddle? Could lead to other events. We have no time for these riddles. Tear down the gate and enter the city. Gain a bunch of stone. I like the idea of a riddle. I'm sure I've done this and been sad about it, or we can get 180 stone. Now, right now, if we need more stone, we have to buy it. We just used all our money, basically, and all our stone, and all our food, and we're now negative food. Well, that's bad. The riddle of the Sphinx. My mother I bring forth, she bring forth me. I'm sometimes greater, sometimes less than she. Only the gods know when the sun will rise and fall. We become pious. Or, day gives birth to night. Just as night gives birth to day, we become intelligent. Okay. What do we want? Pious or intelligent? I think we'll go with intelligent, actually. Sounds lovely. Being smart sounds like a good idea. Now, this is bad. We're gonna have to buy food. We barely have any cash. I mean, we have enough. If I buy a couple, we honestly have enough for a turn, so that's okay. Take the stone, take the stone. We're making stone. A little bit. We'll be making a lot more once we get this place set up. Really need that settler out, but that'll be soon eventually-ish. Let's use some orders to get over that way. Hopefully we don't lose the city to some other faction, but I think it's early enough and the world's big enough. The 3,000 events. Okay. Number of court scholars have taken to comprising a history of the glorious city of Sparta. Compiling the writings together after years of research, they are shocked to find that over 3,000 entries have been made. A staggering number by any reckoning. How should we celebrate this feat? This is a development event because Sparta has become level developing. It's a cultural event, rather. Spread the history far and wide. We gain 60 culture in Sparta, which is awesome. Or we will learn from the past. Gain 90 civics. Also good. That's like, you know, a fifth of a law. Ooh, or this is only the beginning. We gain some science. This research entirely takes 120. We gain 15 a turn. This is 4 turns worth of science. 3 turns worth, less than 2.5 turns worth of civics. And culture. I think culture's the thing. We gain science and civics all the time. It's really hard to boost culture. Kick them all down while screaming, "This is Sparta!" Exactly. I love the idea of growing culture, so we're gonna do that. Alright, so we've built a couple farm tiles here. We can't go any further yet. Husbandry finishes in 4 turns. We could have boosted that, but... Now, the Odeon is a interesting one. This gives us 20% per adjacent hamlet class improvement. Not likely to get those here. We can build them outside, though. Hold on, I want to move over here so I can mouse over this to see where the Odeons can build. Okay, they have to go on a hill, eh? Is that accurate? Or they need to be next to or on an urban tile? Why is this? Requires urban, lush, temperate, or arid. Okay. It costs a stone per turn, but increases culture per turn. Very valuable. We could also put in another quarry somewhere. We could also put in, let's see, another farm. We could do mines. Is this... What's going on with this? I'm a little confused. That's outside of my territory? Didn't look like it. So what is he able to do? Can we do roads? We can do... Oh no, requires forced labor. Or labor force. Variance up that way. This is not actually a city site, which is a little odd. It's like a single urban tile. Well, an Odeon is actually a really valuable place. Maybe that's an okay place to put it. I think not, though. I think we'll put it there. Oh, wait, we've got the upgrade, right! So we're at the next, well, we don't have the money for this by any stretch. Like 3,500, 4,500, 4,500. But we can now do the Necropolis, the Ishtar Gate, and the Apadana. 3 new wonders of, because we have the the culture developing level culture. So that's awesome. Each of them is going to be pretty fantastic. Global plus 20 civics per semester. That's huge. All cities drop their maintenance cost by 50%. That's wildly huge. Victory point and gains some culture, some coin. This one gains some growth, some culture. As well, on completion, all cities plus 100 culture, which would be a pretty big boost, especially if you have a bunch of cities. This one doesn't have an on completion because it's so ridiculously valuable. The necropolis, let's see, doesn't give anything, but all cities gain, all cities' temples produce a -2 discontentment. That's pretty good. And a specialist here would give 2 culture per semester. That's really nice. Specialists are growth, and no specialists available for the Abaddon. This is just ridiculously huge. This is so valuable with the maintenance. I think we'll put an OD on it. Oh, but I need to buy the stone. Or some of the stone. Not bad. We have a solid income from the gold mines, so we can get away with a few things like that. A few extra turns. You're going to go ahead and heal that unit. Fine. And let's have our scout. Got 5 orders left. All right. Oh, this is not great exploration. A bit of extra work to move around, but that's okay. You're probably going to get yourself shot in the face. So let's end the semester and see what he does. Glory is eternal. We made contact with Rome. Initial communications was difficult, and it appears they have not heard of you or your great deeds. So our scouts had no common frame of reference. Well, that's just silly of them. Contacted Rome. In time, they will learn, or then I must teach them and go to war. No, I think we'll do. Oh, we can become proud. That wrecks our character. Now we'll keep the truce. Where do we find these lovely Romans? Ooh. Is it over here? Where do we find them? Oh, Rome's city's up there. Oh, okay. Maybe they wandered down this way? I don't know how we found them. I see no Romans. Who are you, Roman? Maybe they can see our borders from somewhere. Leveraging luxuries. Rome contacts you with an intriguing proposal. If you'd be willing to part with some of your luxuries, they'll happily round out your court with either a talented trader or a minister. We don't have luck. Oh! We have literature. Oh. I don't know that I like that idea. Hold on now. This city produces literature as a luxury, doesn't it? So, oh right. No, manage luxuries. Then literature to Syracuse. This is Syracuse. Why would I send luxuries to Syracuse? Where's our luxuries list? Right over here. Tradable luxuries literature. So we haven't... Okay, so it just produces it? Is that how that works? Okay. Yes, it does. So right now we're not using these luxuries. Or we are. Maybe we are. No, it doesn't show any effect for the discontentment. No. But I'm okay with sending that. What is the option? You can see our way to clear... See our way clear to do that if it means adding a new merchant to the court. Or a new minister. I'm thinking minister. And I do like the idea of trading this. So let's go ahead and get ourselves a minister. Alright. Statius joins the court. If we can find some information. and compile it into a list. We could get some stats from Statius. That would be great. Okay, that's good because this gives us another courtier. Statius is producing 0.6 science, 1.3 culture, and 13.3 coin, just as is. And he's Roman. What's the plus? Oh, he's got the pluses. They've got a promotion available. Right, so we could choose their promotion. Combat would give that the cross swords behind a shield is attack and defense. Yet besieger when attacking into urban tiles, so when they fight the barbarians, blah blah blah. Herbalist +4 heals from. I love herbalist. Oh wait a second. What was the other option? I didn't even read. Hold on. Let's not jump the gun here. Let's give it at least a. Okay, 10% attacking damage versus melee. Nope, herbalist it is. Oh, and it unlocked healer. Now we'd have to spend 200 training for that, but we would get healer, and she would gain. She would spend. Well, we spend all those points to basically use low training instead of them training in the field. I do love the idea of healer. That's a perpetual healing going on. Or warden, better to attack and defense from urban. So if you're standing in the tile, I think we can spend a bit to give her a big old boost. It's great. Now when you heal, you should give promotions on cooldown, right? Because we promoted her. Hold on. Can we back that up and do the healing first? Does that put her on cooldown? I backed something else up. What did I just do? Did I just change an event? Oh, this is what I backed up. Okay. So I'm just looking to see, like, can we heal first and then do the promoting? That goes on cooldown as well. Yeah. Okay. That's fine. I'm fine with not. Yeah, we'll do the herbalist and the healer. That's what I did. Just wanted to see if that was because the order I did it in. Probably wouldn't make sense if that was the thing. 6 civics to go home. I am fine with that. Oh, hello. Mont Amiata. Okay, and an event. Chosen child. In the ruins of a decayed, rune-carved temple, your scout discovers a dying priestess and a young child. With her final words, she entreats the scouts to bring you the child, saying he is destined to change the world. Adopt the child as your own, or I have no interest in this mysterious child. That's weird. Warning, could change the succession and anger characters who are bypassed by it. That's weird. Do we listen to the watery tart throwing a scimitar? Or do we just say go away? I think we say go away. You are not Spartan! Alright. Little march up in the boonies there for us, but I wouldn't mind having another scout, but dang, it takes so long to produce things. Alright, we got a worker coming out next turn and a settler coming out next turn. That's great. This is Sparta. Kick her down the well. Zoroastrianism founded in Dur-Shadokeen of the Assyrian lands. All right. There's only 4 world religions, and they're very specific how they get achieved through the game, so that happened. You successfully exerted influence. All right, so improved relations, but lost the legitimacy. That's fine. Our wife would sell her own grandmother for 2 coins. Everyone knows of her as greedy. Well, that's awkward. That damaged her. She became known as greedy, which is a mess. Not great at all. This is a theater. The theater. What's happened to the theater? Especially where dancing is concerned. I think we need... The next person is going to be what? We did have this place. Now we're going to do sages, I think. Semester, urban specialist costs, scientist, only seat, random technology. Or we go here. Food's not stellar, but this looks like a better choice. We're gonna go down this far. This fine soul over here is going to go. Let's go 1 turn heal, gives us 9 XP. We don't have to heal anymore to get her back up. Got some orders, let's move around. Hello, cultural delegation. The Vandals. Stop, they'll break things. Send delegation. We could gain 20 culture. Or sorry, yeah, 20 culture points in Sparta. Gain a poet in Sparta. Oh, I like that. A Vandal poet? Let's do that. Nice. Truce with them to begin with. I like it. No instant bloodshed. Kinda nice. Ooh, hello. Some culture. Now we could move here. It would cost us some training and an order, but we'd be able to pop 7 or 8 culture. We'll still be able to do that next turn. 3 points left. We got some. Oh, we got some builders to work with. Yes. Builder activity. Now, do we put a mine up here? Do we put a quarry up here? We can put a quarry up here. For now, a quarry is a great option. Getting a little bit more of the stone production, it would be lovely. Wouldn't hurt my feelings. We also have another... Oh yes, our new builder in Syracuse. Excellent. Okay. They want an Odeon up there. I think we'll go with building quarries though first, please. Alright, can't put there. Go down this way. Another order to get this quarry started. Civics and stone. You know what? I'm gonna buy the quarry, the order rather. Grab this fine fellow, and we'll begin our quarry. Lovely. Syracuse needs an order to do some building. We could put out a Or have I negative cash, or is that just this town? No, just this town produces negative cash. Of course. Okay, I see. I'm thinking we might want to build another settler right away. Yeah, I think we'll do that. Pay out to get that settler started. Super powerful. And Sparta needs a job as well. Maybe we put out a scout. Maybe we put our farmer up here to get our quarry going. Alright, we have a poet for free. That's awesome. There's apprentice poet. The apprentice poet is producing 2 science and 3 culture per semester. 3. That's pretty good. Like 2 science just from that Syracuse person. That's really good. I mean, we have 17.7 total. So 2 science from one little worker in the town is pretty amazing. And he's a free citizen too. So he didn't cost us one of our citizen count. All of that is really good stuff. I like the idea of getting the farmer up here. Farm is times 150%. So this farm would make... we could do... Which one? Let's go with this one. No difference except for the spreading of the borders. There we go. 5 semesters to get that farmer in place. And then I guess we build another settler. Probably. Yeah. Alright, let's do that. End the semester. Barbarians. Judaism founded in Giza, Egypt. Nice. Settler on our way this way. Plunk for plunk. Now notice this this unit here. Different coloring, different shape. That's because this city is, that's where the city is from. So this guy has this sort of a symbol with a bulge on the bottom and top. And this one's, and it's a rectangle, this one's a square. That's the difference. Rome, you bugger-faced jerk. If you blah, 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 blah. I do not approve, Rome. We do not. How is there Rome? Oh, that's a Roman scout. I'm sure he won't stay there, right? Sure, he won't stay there. We're gonna get her. Oh, she's done training. Yeah, they're running off this way. We're not gonna fight the Roman scout, but I think they'll move out because they probably just moved by in passing. Otherwise, Rome is all the way up here. I don't mind the idea of kicking their butts just to get them out of there. Next unit over here. Okay, let's pop down here and grab the 8 culture points. Move around and around, get a little, oh, that's a bad spot. I'm walking around a bloody barbarian. This is smart. I could back it out, but that's, there's a little cheese ball. Oh, he's hidden, actually. Nice. Okay, there's the divination again, and the treasury, or administrator again. Roads. Roads it is. Oh, no, hold on now. Free settler. Yeah, free settler, 1000% time. Hi, dude. Can you please, like, move? Oh, you know what? No, I can't. I was gonna say I could just move him out of the way, but I can't do that. This is most unpleasant. Roman. We approve not. You must move. If you do not move by, let's say, 2 more turns, we will have to make you move. Just wandering around them in circles, and they don't even know he's there. Building trust. A messenger arrives from Rome. Your actions have taught us to trust your good intentions. Let us build our trust further. You should agree to mutual peace. Uh-huh. No. No. Peace, but... and boost the relations. Nope. 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 That was because we have troops sitting by one of his scouts who's sitting in a town, and he considers that a threat and can't respond to protect it. Trusted advisor informs you that, for better or worse, Princess Felina is showing signs of taking after her mother. How this influence will take shape is yet to be seen. She's greedy. Well, that's not great. She can become greedy, corrupt, or prosperous. Prosperous. Oh, corrupt! Terrible. Taboos. A frustrated our scientist, the Perianda, appears before the court. He explains that Greek culture taboos against human desecration are limiting medical dissection, limiting medical research. If using remains for scientific research was not so condemned, the nation would make great leaps forward. Many frown upon such procedures. The decision falls to you. Never the human body is sacred. All cities lose some discontentment. He gets a little upset with us. We gain some legitimacy. Or, we must know all we can about ourselves. He's a little happier. Plus 20 discontentment hit in Sparta alone, and 90 science. What does this require? Oh, it becomes cruel. Leonidas, the commander, that's our former military friend, will supply him with the subjects required. No. All cities get upset. We gain double the science. I think we'll take a bit of a culture hit or happiness hit in Sparta, but Sparta's getting a little more than a little upset. Wait, did we get the settler already? Oh, we did. That was quick. Okay. Okay, we got a new settler. So we're heading down here to try to settle that city. Let's head off this way with this one. Go that way when you can, please. We're out of orders anyways. Oh, we got the 90 science. That's what that was about. We got 90 science, which was a lot of science. This one requires 60 science to finish. 200 food boost. We are short on food. That seems like a great idea considering it's 1 semester to finish. Less than, it's only 17 science, and we have, well, it's exactly what we need to finish it this turn. So it rolls over. We got 90, we had all this surplus. This 43 is from the leftovers. You don't lose science. RNG gods are terrible in this game. They can be, yes. Alright. So I think we're going to go with the shrines now. This Roman doesn't want to move. Roman's going to move. Hi, Rome. Six more semesters before we can stop sending this luxuries. However, not entirely true. We have ways. So culture boost. Your barbarians up there, okay. I don't much like the idea of a war with no troops. Slide those around, get that before the settler. Armor in 2 turns. Okay. Impressed by your thoughtful and reserved presence atop the throne, elders of Sparta have come to offer a blessing. They wish to raise you up as an example to all leaders across Greece. As part of the ritual blessing, they will collect gifts from the community. Oh, lovely. Let them contribute food. No longer humble, no longer humble, no longer humble. I need no recognition. We'll keep humble, thanks. I kind of like the science and stuff. We could get some bonuses, but that deletes the trait. And I prefer traits. Traits are goodness. Got a couple of barbarians north of us. Vandals off to the east. And Numidians to the west. Pyramids finally completed in Egypt. I can't straight up attack that guy without a declaration of war. Why can I not declare war on him? Cannot attack each other without declaring war. Also, a truce cannot be ended by war until 5 turns have passed. Ah, that's it. Okay. Do a bit of a 50 wander shuffle walk. See if this oh, look at that. The Sudeta Mountains. Used up some of those, a ton of orders, but you know, probably worth doing. Yoinkity yoinkity yoink. Here. More information. Here. Stone up that way. Marble, I should say. Our civic peoples are not... Okay, you can settle a city. Now, you could settle this one. That's an interesting twist. And these guys have the bonus to mines and lumber mills. No lumber mills down here, but there is again going to be a lot of mines in that area. No mining, but food and lumber. Sages don't have any much urban space to work with there, but this isn't bad. Alright, let's get the sages down. Oh, we need an order. Yeah, I'm gonna buy one. Get the city settled. Greece discovers new technology. Oh, we got some science for that? Hold on. I'm gonna undo that for a moment. Because I want to see what it does. Acquire random technology. Gotcha. Don't mind if we do. Alright. Now, to start with, you're going to go to immediately a settler. Or a worker. Worker. Do worker first, and then a settler. A lot of orders anyways, so we can't get our workers doing stuff. Very awkward. You need food, Drake. Well, sort of. We're buying it. The oracle is completed. Haha. First contact. You've encountered people of the realm of Carthage. They're led by Queen Dido. She's a diplomat. How shall we approach the Carthaginians? Show them our goodwill with a gift. Send $190. Not bad. It's 1 turn's worth of coin. Keep the meeting civil, but that's all. Or go to war. Now I'm gonna have a initial boost of relations. Earth and water. Oh, patrol comes across men from Persia. Meeting is immediately tense. Strange Persian men wear odd clothes and style their beards in the most impractical manners. That's rude. How dare you have impractical beards? Could they be skilled warriors? Are they just another barbarian people? One of the Persian envoys speaks sufficient Greek to express their demands. Earth and water. They desire our submission and tribute. But is there any real strength behind their words? We do not know how powerful Persia is. We shall do as they ask. Or, we're ready to treat with Persia as equals. If they want our goods, they can come try and get them. Or immediate war. We're going to tell them to go sit on it. King Cyrus. First contact. Oh, I think we just got like all this contact from the Oracle, didn't we? Oh, okay. We encounter people of the realm of Babylonia. You're not the dude. It's the daughter of the dude, of the Babylonia girl. Kashaya. Led by Queen Kashaya, known as a schemer. Okay. Building goodwill with a gift. Or the initial truth. We can do goodwill with a gift. Injured Assyrian. Scouts. Shouts from the trees. Our men hurry towards the noise and discover an injured Assyrian laying in the dirt. His companion works frantically to treat his wounds. According to the men, their caravan was transporting goods to the nearest Assyrian city when they were attacked by bandits. No, bandits. They managed to repel the attackers and save their cargo of fine wines. Treat the wounded and escort the caravan to its destination, gain opinion. Or negotiate an exchange for of protection for goods. It's not bad. $390 for 100 training. Kill the Assyrians and steal their cargo. Kick them in the hole. I don't want to start multiple angry situations. We already have a couple unhappies. I did say it anyways, didn't I? I mean, we can make money. Let's do that one. Unknown nation. Our scouts encounter travelers from a foreign land, although they speak a strange tongue. These men and women appear harmless. They wish to greet our people and establish relations. Do we dare risk our nation's security? Avoid them as we have enemies enough, free orders, and gain some experience, or interact with them and share freely. Improve relations, and they get some culture. Okay, could lead to future events, I like that. The Oracle. It is done. To pagan Greeks, the Oracle of Sparta is the center of the world. Temple area is built on the slopes of Sacred Mountain, a site where, not really, but they believe the gods slew the gargantuan snake python. So we finished the Oracle. This gives us a couple victory points. Outputs 4 culture per semester, 1 tech card per hand per draw. I love it. On completion, free agent network in all holy cities. Oh, that's why we got that. All holy cities got an ancient... So everybody that's got a holy city, get a bonus from. That's awesome. And legitimacy to build the wonder. Greece needs a decision regarding the labor force. Some in the court support the system of slavery, while others wish to keep freedom a virtue. Okay, so our choices here. We'll not decide right now. Call of Thanatos. He becomes doomed. Is this the curse? You're still a young man in body and mind. A little slower than a decade ago, perhaps, but you're still confident you would defeat any of today's Agog students in one-on-one combat. You should have many more years of victories ahead of you, yet you know with absolute certainty that Thanatos is calling for you, and it is time to get your affairs in order as these are the last days of your in the mortal world. There's no bargaining with the gods, nor would you wish to. The only unease you feel is the knowledge that Princess Belina is still too young to be queen, and so her ascension to the throne may cause a crisis. But you know that the people are the most resilient ones on earth who'll persevere. It is said that Atropos, the eldest of fates, is responsible for deciding how to end the threads of one's life. To be visited by Atropos would mean you are doomed. Well. Yeah. Drake, I don't think you are Spartan. Mostly nude, buff as hell, and kicking people down wells while shouting, "Get to it!" Yeah, probably not. Probably not. Although that's more the version of the movie version. I don't think that quite counts. I want to kick this Roman out of here. Really, really do. How do I treat with him about getting my stuff back? We could declare war now. Okay. Can we get our stuff? Well, we would get our luxuries back, wouldn't we? Now I want to click this and see if the city gets its luxuries back. We'll declare war. Boom. Now, let's see if Syracuse has their luxuries. Yeah, they do. Okay. Smashy smash. Lovely. You have the quarry built. You're going to go ahead and do another one. You are going to go up here, and you're going to build a granary. Oh, wait. We don't have granaries yet. Ha, ha, ha. Yes. Well, that's a thing, isn't it? We didn't do that one, did we? That's unfortunate. Ugh. If I switch, do we lose stuff? Weird. I think we do, yeah. Well, I don't think we do. I think it's just associated with something else. Well, really kind of want the granary. It's not that important. Really not. Okay. Instead, let's go build a theater. Right, I like it. You can do a bit of scouting. Get up there and have a look at that there world, lad. Are you done moving? No, you're not done moving. Okay, and our peoples. Oh, you are. We could do the sheep. That would be later. A couple turns from being able to finish that. Both of them. Okay. Now, doomed is a specific trait. Fated to die. Okay. Notable character. Can achieve great things, but he will not live to an old age. And doomed. Doesn't say when. It's a trait. But probably soon. Our lovely little princess is 9 now. And she's kind of nasty. She's a corrupt little kid. That didn't start well, so... Alright, we'll end the semester, see how long until she gets to the throne. Alright, you are going to try to smash this guy again. I don't think we can lose units straight up from those sorts of attacks like in some games. I'm going to go ahead and over here and build the theater. You're going to come over here and you're going to build the pasture. Lufali. You have 5 orders to go. This is... Whoops! Oh boy. Goodbye. That's way closer than I thought Roman territory. Okay, well, we know it's there now. Run away! We definitely need, units. More than just the one, but we'll see. We got all 3 of the seats settled. We're at war with the Romans here. We probably will just kill this one guy, take the city, and end that war. I thought, there he goes, buggering off. Running away, are ya? Old ambition. Oh, enact epics is now a legacy. Wow, that did not take long for her to die. Like, real quick. Alright. She's at a commanding presence. Queen, our mother, is due to meet with her commanders and has asked you to be there, saying it is important for a ruler to know the rank and file of the army. The officers seemed like a touchy group at first, paying proper deference while treating you with pointed content countenance. Okay? But not for long. After make a tentative joke, they quickly loosen up, and you are soon hearing many detailed stories of their thrilling exploits and gruesome battles. You notice that the queen is in the back, clearly surprised at how quickly they've taken to you and look more than a little left out. Aww. Spend a whole evening talking with the commanders, gain charisma, 2 charisma, and become estranged. Split the time between them, and we get disappointed, but only 1 charisma point. Or we become endeared with dear old mama. What's our current relation with her? Cautious. So disappointed is minus 80. Estranged is minus 100. We're gonna go with estranged. Sorry, mama. We've got a kingdom to rule here. It's time to choose your next ambition. Future direction for us. 6 walls, 6 urban improvements, or 6 technologies. I think we go 6 technologies. Yeah, that makes sense to me. Alright, now where are we settling in this town? I think that's the furthest to the west we can get. Go a little more hills that way. Go down to the mountains and ridges here. We go into this central point. Let's go there. We wanted the group that has the mines and lumber mills, right? For a bunch of mining here. I like that idea. Ooh. A frightened family. Caravan of frightened families approaches your explorers. They explain bloodthirsty raiders have been preying on them, and they look to you for protection. What shall we do? Oh. The Numidians' opinion drops from being greedy, and we become gracious. Commander's opinion dropped on, because he's greedy. Oh my goodness, there's... Wait, what? Well, this is us. Yes. We become gracious, and 3 different people dislike us because of it. Warrior gains tough guard. Gain a scout and lose 90 bucks. We'll do that one. That's quite good. There we go. Let's see a bit of the world, shall we? See the world, they said. This is a olives location. We'll harvest that for an order. We'll like that. Get a bit of culture over to Mighty, what is this? Whatever this place is called. Mytilene. So this one is now one of these city types. So it's not a, it's not, you got the crown. So it's not a, what is it called? A seat. It's not a seat in the house. Gonna go with a worker and then a settler. Over here, we're working on a worker and a slinger and a settler, I think. Syracuse is working on its settler now. We could do slinger, but we don't have the stone. We can wait a bit because buying it right now, well, doesn't matter. We can convert the coin into stone there. Put a stone cutter in. No, I think we'll put the slinger in. 126 bucks instead of the stone amount. And I'm fine with that. We have lots of good cash flow. Slinger coming off the line, and then I'm going to do a warrior. And then we'll do the settler. Alright. Wonderful scout here, but we're out of order, so that's fine. Alright, well, it's getting a little late for me. I got to get my butt to work. So I'm going to finish this next semester, and then we're going to call it a night. So if you guys haven't already and you've been in here for a while, please do take a moment, hit the like button. I really would appreciate that. We can automate scouts with this. We can get biremes, colonies versus and serfdom available. Okay, colonies and serfdom law. The chariot, and oh, we can also get a chancellor. That's a pretty good option. Spearman, rally troops. I think we're going to go with the treasure and granary. That's really important, really valuable for me. Oh, look at that! I didn't realize that the theater would spread the culture or the borders so nicely. Go over here and get ourselves a mine for another 68 bucks turn. Okay, the pastor's in there. Now, this is where we bring in the temples. We can do Zeus. Okay, Zeus gives a +1 semester per adjacent wonder, or +1. What's it called? +1 order per adjacent semester, per adjacent wonder. We build there, and then we build another wonder here. That'd be pretty awesome. Build a temple of Zeus. It also gives an order. It only takes a little bit of money for that because we're just a little shy of stone. We're making 37 a turn, so our stone situation is quite nice. We do need more mining, which we're going to be able to start doing in here. We get a couple more mines available in here, and then if we culture bomb this one, we can get a bunch of stuff too. Granary here. After this guy will go over and make granary, and this guy will go down and do probably 2 mines over here. We have more quarries to be made in this lovely town. Now, I don't think they can make more shrines in the same town, can they? I'm pretty sure they can only have 1 shrine per town unless you get, what, polytheism or something like that? Right. Oh, yeah, adjacency to volcano. I kind of forgot about that. Well, that's awkward. Just a culture amount, though. Right? So, science or coin or culture. This is Athena. Adjacent courthouse. Alright, Quarry it is. That's what we'll do. What would it cost me to build, get another order? I want this going. Go ahead and do that, and then put the quarry in. Those are really powerful. The civics amounts that this town can produce is going to be pretty impressive. It's already at 14. And each of these stone cutters are going to add 1 civic plus 5 stone, and then a stone cutter as another civic. So the fact that it's a stone cutter gives us 1 civic, but the fact that it's a stone cutter on a marble also gives us a stone. Really good. Oh, patrons. Nice. This is the patrons, right? Yeah. So they get the culture per specialist. Jeepers. This place is gonna really do culture well, which is fantastic. And each of those will culture bomb for the city as well. Opening up some options there. But that'll be after the settlers and the slingers and stuff. Right. We're gonna need to find ourselves a partner in another 4 years, right? 5 years. Okay. That's gonna be rocky road, I think, till then. Currently our heir is our sister. Families aren't particularly happy. You are very not happy. Can we not influence? We need 2 orders to do that. Okay. Like mother, like daughter event. Ah, our sister. Okay. Same event the other one got. We got corrupt. Really? Mama's just corrupting everybody. What a horrible, horrible lady. So mean. That Roman left. Are we able to, like, peace out with the Romans? Not for 3 more semesters. Okay. Well, that's where we're going to end it for today. Thanks, everybody, so much for joining me. I'm going to end it there. We'll probably be back at some point this week. Watch for it in the Discord. If you're not there, the link is down below below every video and live stream that we do. Join us in the Discord. You get a notification there. You can even just set it up so you just get, you know, pardon me, just get the messages from there. I send out a message to the everyone's infrequently unless it's for a live stream. So it's basically announce the live streams, and very rarely you'll get something else, maybe, if there's something specific going on. And of course you can subscribe to the channel. That'll also give you a better chance to get notifications for when things go live. If you have the bell on, that should help as well. Yeah, so thanks everybody for the likes, for the support. I really, really appreciate the donations and stuff. Radu, thank you so much for your super chat tonight. Really appreciate that, and glad you're enjoying the previous series. I love this game. This would be my go-to 4X, you know, Civ-like game forever if I had the choice. So, Connor, if you're still there or if you catch this later, thank you again so much, mate, for the crazy support from down under. Really appreciate it. And our members, thank you ever so much. You guys are the kings of the chat. Really do appreciate that. Everybody staying involved and everything. Channel is nearing 10,000 subscribers, and I'm feeling extremely guilty for not being able to put out content all the time, but building the business for the family on the IRL side for the painting and stuff is also great, which will afford more freedoms and time for us to do more fun things for the channel as well later. So thanks, Steg. You have yourself a great night as well. As well, Sly. Thank you so much. I didn't catch your message, Sly. It says, come on, 300 was 1,000% historically accurate. Now I want to go watch that show. Gotta go to bed, though. Thanks, everybody, so much for joining me. Have yourselves a great rest of the day. Let's save it up here before I forget. Ooh, hold on. Gotta do that. Save as. Live Grease. Or Grease Live, and it could be a Broadway show. There we go. Thanks, everybody, so much. Have yourselves a fantastic rest of your day. We'll see you in game.